It's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away.
No.
Ashton Doolin now to return. Down what looks like the 24-yard line. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go with it.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
Play action with Richardson. His first throw is an interception. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Now, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. You're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
That's where I want my pillows, right? No, it's not. Pick it up. Brandon, come on.
Again, this is Mitchell. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm going to say you're hot. You're in the sun. Why don't you go over there?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. He's got it to his running back. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball.
And
Right
if you mess up that wire, that's why you lose
a
upset.
lot more room to work.
1st and 10 from the 43. Richardson to throw again. That's to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the rack and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Nice place.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go.
Taylor again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of the buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Top low race. Ready. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Comes up empty on that one. And that brings up 4th and goal.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And This is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready. Tech Viking 18. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Please be careful.
60 by 6.
On the gun, it's Ward. Completes beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
Stuff that I asked you not to do
How
in these
about
games.
that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
70 Timberwolf.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Fourth down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And hey, we see out onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 14-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18
Empty
Cardinal.
backfield now, running back motions out left. Richardson on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by his back, Taylor. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Getting out to his left. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Richardson. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Indianapolis.
On the jump.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Play action. It's Richardson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's
Come
another
on.
mistake. He's intercepted again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Mitchell again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Steady.
1st and 10 here. Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
70, Timberwolf.
Mitchell up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the Colts' 21-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Ward's going to throw it. He's got a man left. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ready, set.
So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Titans with the lead here at Nissan Stadium. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Packer 60.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. This gets the 1st and more. And they take this in for the score. The Titans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans push their lead to 18.
Colts 3. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. This guy's man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Cut out left. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. They'll throw again. Richardson. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not at the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is on 3rd and short. Brought in right side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Colts.
19 Lions.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Slot man motioned over.
Ready?
Once more now. It's Richardson. It is Cup left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Oh, here we go. Set.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Headed out right. He's keeping it. Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that 1st down. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. We to the line. This is 1st and 10.
And the Colts first down.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Richardson on third. The throw right side finds Pittman. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
No one's around him. He's got space. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans grow the lead now to 22 points. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They think they hand off. Now Richardson. He beams one. Deep right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time, start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd down carry for Taylor. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Sent down by Cody Barton. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Tenn, 18, Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Working quickly here.
That's good. First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Indiana.
On first down, it's Richardson. That's going to get caught by his back. Taylor. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Into traffic, complete. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
18, 60 Eagles.
Throwing again, Richardson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Titans get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 9. Go.
They give him now to Mitchell. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll run. This is Mitchell. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Ready.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But, my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
On the return, here's Doolin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
19 Lions.
Play action with Richardson. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Mitchell on the carry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Here's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And nearly a 1st down there. He's stopped at the 24.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go.
This is Mitchell. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Titans football, and this could be over quick. This lead huge entering the 4th. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 43-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And they can't connect on the deep ball. Still a couple of snaps to play with though here. We've got 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Titans have the recovery. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
On the handoff. Here's Mitchell. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans keep running away with this. They'll try this extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Titans grow their lead yet again.
42-6. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but their heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they pick it off.
Come on, man.
And the Titans take over on his 11th interception of the campaign.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Down.
Here's Mitchell. And he takes it down to the 33. Given 13 on that play. And the Titans have the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready, ready. 60. Ready, ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
didn't play they were hoping for when you call a jet sweep, but at the very least, it got him some positive yards. Things could have easily gone backwards there.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready? Liking 18. Go.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
Okay, ready?
Good coverage here from the Colts. Third down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Deputy! Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar Knight.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Quick slant into the hands of Downs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Colts trying to do some window dressing. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Slot man's in motion right.
Ready?
First down throw here from Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. Hits the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
13.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A give to Mitchell, running left. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Titans are running them out of the building. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans continue piling on to this lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. Shoves him off. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Ready?
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yep.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Titans have it again after yet another interception.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sending him on the dive. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Ready up.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Again, this is Mitchell. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.